All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday to everybody. We don't have our microphones.
Paula, would you get us our microphones, please? Because we're new and we didn't know.
Hopefully they can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Is anybody on?
No one's on yet.
Oh, okay. That's because we're at 2 o'clock and they don't expect us till 10 after.
So let's give it a moment.
How long is a moment?
Well, until
I can't stop talking.
Well, I noticed that.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody.
Oh, we have one.
Thursday. We'll see. We did get somebody.
Send us a message, somebody, so that we know
if you can hear us or not. Because yesterday the mics didn't work very well. You need to plug this in.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the mics didn't work very well yesterday.
You know, I was watching yesterday and I didn't have any trouble hearing you.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. That's weird. Turn it on and light should be green. Is it green?
Now it is.
Good job. All right. Hi again, everybody.
Ooh.
We're ready now. Oh, did I scream too loud on the mic? Did I scare you?
No, I didn't have the mic on your face. Not the mic. I didn't have the camera on your face.
I don't want to know where it was pointing. So
on your belly.
That's right, exactly. That would have filled up the whole camera.
It filled up the whole screen.
Yes, it did. Well, welcome everybody.
Evelyn says hello, everyone, and I can hear you. So that's good. Thank you for letting us know, Evelyn.
That's right. So
Rocco says she can hear. I think we're good.
We're good. All right, perfect. Well, happy Thursday to everybody.
And Mary says she's here for the giveaway.
That's good. What is the giveaway, by the way?
I've left it over by the machine, so we'll have to do the giveaway over there.
We'll do it in a minute. Yep.
Thanks, Birdie.
So a couple of quick announcements, pretty much the same as yesterday. We are 1 day closer to Memorial Day. So our Memorial Day sale actually started today. Again, we've got a whole bunch of incredible deals on all of our sewing machines. So from Berninas to Baby Locks to Vikings. Again, we are in full Memorial Day mode, and also our show is next week. So we've got our big show in Castle Rock. I got my list out.
Okay.
I did my one thing.
Okay.
How about you? Are you ready?
No.
No? Why not?
I've been busy.
You've got to, yes. By the way, Kate, this is what we're doing today. We're doing the Happy Hues quilt. She threw that together in about 4 days. It's shocking how fast you got that sewed.
3 days.
3 days? That's insane. It is so beautiful. It's so cool. So she is going to continue that series. Again, the May block is today. So we're excited to see what she has to show us today. Again, back to our sale. Make sure you come see us this weekend. We will be here regular hours today, tomorrow, and Saturday. We are closed on Monday. So Monday, we will have the Memorial Day holiday off.
So no live.
No live. That's true. Yep. So we hope all of you enjoy a nice weekend with your friends and family. And again, the staff is going to get Monday off. Woohoo.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, yeah, and don't forget about the show. Again, we will be at the show, booth 801. We can't wait to see you all. We got a nice big booth out there. We got a lot of stuff. We're going to be bringing out Happy Hues Quilt. We're going to be bringing out some Kimberbell stuff, some By Annie stuff. Of course, we'll have the Baby Lock machines in the booth. So can't wait to see you all out there. It starts on Thursday. When you buy a ticket, you do get access to all 3 days. So you do get access to all 3 days for when you purchase your ticket. So again, we look forward to seeing everybody out there. I love those shows. You get to see a bunch of faces that you haven't seen in a while, and it's lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have a joke.
Okay.
Did you hear my jokes yesterday?
I tried not to. They were really funny.
This one is better. These ones,
the ear of corn one.
Oh yeah.
I actually got it.
Get it?
I did. I was so proud of myself.
That's good. Maybe you can get this one. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Today I saw a line of rabbits hopping backwards. It was a receding hairline. Pretty funny, huh? These are from Mr. Hicks too, so they were very funny. Another rabbit joke. You ready? See if you can get this one. Did you hear about the rabbit who works at the local microbrewery? He's in charge of the hops.
Where are you getting these?
What's that?
What are these?
Ernie Hicks's husband.
Oh,
I
no
went over
way.
I went over to fix her machine the other day, and he was.
So when you run out of jokes, you'll call Ernie and see if you can go fix her machine again?
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do. We got one more. So there's a new movie about tractors coming out. I just saw the trailer.
Paula is giggling out loud in the background here. She thought that one was funny.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Renee says, is there any place or chance we can have it back up here near Denver? What does she mean by that?
Oh, the show.
Oh.
Yeah. We lost the merchandise mart, and that was their last hope. They have looked for places up here, but they were even talking about going up to Loveland, but that never materialized. So now we're down to the one show, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, that when we lost the merchandise mart, there just isn't any places that have free parking and all of the requirements that those guys want.
Yeah, they did one that had a charge for parking, and that did not go down.
Over well
no,
at all.
It did
yeah,
not.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll keep putting a bug in their ear because we would like a second show. It would be really nice. We do have Quilt Affair. That's kind of fun. That's in Longmont. Yeah. And so we are going to be involved in that. That's in September.
That's in the end of September.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't do it last year.
Really good booth this year. We didn't do it last year, did we? We had some things going on.
We were in Europe.
That's what we had going on. Wait, let's cancel it again.
You want to go back to Europe?
All right, you ready to sew?
I'm ready.
All right, you want to switch places?
Yep.
So look at the beautiful quilt that Kate, again, she literally, you guys have no excuse. She did this in 3 days.
I started it Sunday evening at about 7 o'clock.
That's insane. How incredible.
Yep.
I can't wait to...
I did stay home after Baby Lock Club yesterday afternoon, and I sewed on it till like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Wow.
And then I came in this morning and finished the final outside borders.
Yep, there we go. That's right.
Okay, so we are getting ready to start month 4, and month 4 is starting on these outside blocks. And the block we are going to do today is actually my least favorite block out of the whole quilt.
I'm going to get it over with quick.
I was really tired of doing these blue blocks. I'm not a blue person, and it is a lot of half square triangles. So anyway, this is the block that we're going to do today. When we look at this outside border, though, what you are going to notice, if you can pan back so they can see the whole quilt, Patrick.
Yep.
So what you're going to notice is that depending on the color of the block, depends on how many blocks you sew. So last month you did the green one and you only needed 4. But the blue blocks, you actually need 8. Okay, so we are going to be working on the blue block today.
That's good. You need 8 of them?
8.
Wow, that's lots.
Yeah, I was kind of done after 4. And then I had to do another 4.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Linda, did you cut using the AccuQuilt?
I did not.
You didn't?
Because
okay.
I personally at my house don't own an AccuQuilt cutter.
Uh-oh.
And I started this Sunday night. So I actually cut traditional. Yeah. So this quilt is a free pattern, and it does have directions for both traditional cutting and AccuQuilt cutting.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
It is an AccuQuilt quilt, by the way, so as you all know that. Yes, exactly. We ready?
Yes.
Do we have kits still available for this, or are they all gone?
They're gone.
Are they? Gone. Too bad.
Okay. So block 4 is the blue blocks. And what you are going to do, this is the traditional one. You are going to take your blue 5 3/4 inch and you are going to put it right sides together to your background, which is the black, and you are going to draw on both diagonals.
Make a big X.
Big X. And then we are going to set our machine for 1/4 inch seam. And we are going to stitch both sides of the drawn line in both directions.
Oh, this is tricky.
Are you coming up nice and close?
I can.
Because I've kind of got us smushed in here. So I'm using the edge of my foot as my guide.
In the Q2, right?
The Q2 menu.
Paula taught me that.
And then we're going to rotate it around. We're going to come down the other side. We're now going to rotate to the other angle and we're going to repeat.
You're just doing a tic-tac-toe board. Yeah, the bright colors are awesome, Bev. That's for sure.
And we're going to come down the other side. Now this is a really quick way to get a lot of half square triangles. And I need to grab a different ruler real quick.
So we're just going to cut. Hi there, Cindy. I've got a cutting mat in my car for you. I'm going to try to drop by tonight. Hopefully you'll be home.
Okay. So this is a little bit different how you do this. And we're going to go right here.
Okay. In other words, move your elbow.
Uh-huh.
Can't believe you're not using our traditional cutting mat. Our cutting surface. Yeah, Han.
That's pressing.
Oh, that's pressing.
Pressing.
Oops, it's not cutting.
So what we do to cut this is we need to measure 3 7/8 of an inch from the left edge.
2
7/8.
7/8.
2 7/8. I'm sorry, 2 7/8.
I get so confused with all of the fractions.
And then that should, if everything is correct, should be the intersection of where your two drawn lines are.
Oh, wow, that's scary.
Now we are going to do 2 7/8 from the other angle.
So flip that mat around.
Then we are going to cut on the drawn lines.
Oh my goodness. This is so scary to me. What's it going to come out like? Yes, Sybil, it sounds like the whole Midwest is getting hit with storms. She said it's raining in Oklahoma.
Okay, so we have just very quickly made...
How many?
How many do you think?
16.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
16 divided by 2.
But you will need to make you will need to make a total of 128 little triangles. Now you know why this is not my favorite part.
That's awesome.
Okay, we are going to press these to the blue fabric. Okay?
Perfect. Back to our pressing station. Good job. Is that our giveaway?
It is.
Somebody just asked about that. Evelyn, we haven't given it away yet. But since Kate is doing her pressing, this is what we're giving away. Very, very pretty with this really cool stitching. This is going to Sally Eck. Sally, I hope you're watching today. You are the proud new owner of this really cool little table runner. We'll have that down in the Littleton store for you, and congratulations, Sally. Oops.
Okay, of course, if you're doing this on an AccuQuilt cutter, you will not have dog ears.
No dog ears?
So some of the directions will be different depending on whether you are doing this traditional or AccuQuilt.
Elaine said she made one of those table runners years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's funny.
That was donated for us to give away.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, these should all be 128. These should all be 2.5 inches. So we're going to use our little 2.5-inch square up ruler, which is going to be a lifesaver for you. And we're going to put the diagonal line across the stitched line.
And of course, all of yours are going to be absolutely perfect.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, there's a lot of squaring up, a lot of doing dog ears, and a lot of everything, huh?
Mine are pretty good.
That's pretty funny, Roberta. Hopefully it was a good live day. She said Facebook just switched her to another live.
Oh, really?
For another day. Yeah, that's weird.
So this one's definitely off.
Oh, this one Patrick sewed. How bad?
It's
not that bad. You can still salvage it. I'll give you one that you can't salvage.
I know you will. I was like, I wonder if Patrick should start stitching this. And I was like,
no.
Not this block. This is probably the hardest block in the quilt.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got to do this to 128 blocks, I can see why. It would have taken me 4 days just to sew this.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Gonna come up nice and close. Okay, so these are going to get positioned so that you have 4 going this way, and you have 4 going this way. And then we're going to duplicate this for the bottom part of the block.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I am going to stitch these two together, these two together. I am not a big lover of pressing seams open. This block does call for your seams to be pressed open.
Boy, it just does everything you hate.
So I press them open because I always do as I'm told.
Well, Linda, that's only okay if it flips to our store, not to another store. She said sometimes Facebook flips to another store.
Oh, really? Okay, so we're going to take these to the iron.
And press them open.
And we're going to press these open.
You have your press and open station?
Well, I took the bar home with me, the pressing bar, and I forgot to bring it with me this morning. Shoot. So I do like to use the pressing bar when I am pressing open. So I'm going to press open from the back side and then press from the front side. And having a wool mat when you're doing this will definitely help because this is a lot of pressing.
Hey there, Kim. Hope life is treating you well in Sacramento. We miss you here. Deb, this quilt is called Happy Hues. Happy Hues, and it is a quilt, and we do have it's a free quilt from Quilt. And this is our 4th installment of this quilt.
Okay, then we're going to go back to the machine. And we are going to stitch these two together.
Just like that. And you're going to have half a block done?
We're going to have a quarter of a block done.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, that is a lot of little half square triangles then. Thanks, Susan. You're so good to us with that. She linked our products because your partner just can't seem to do that.
No comment. Okay, and then guess what we have to do with these?
You have to press them open.
Yep. I will tell you that just because I'm a rebel, I did this on one block and I was like, I'm not doing this. So my next block I did traditional pressing and you can tell the difference.
You can, yeah. So it makes sense, or they didn't tell you to do that just to be spiteful then? Is that what you're saying? I agree, Nancy. If she only knew. I think we'd probably get in trouble if she found out we were using her box as a pressing station.
Well, I heard a rumor that we were getting a little kiwi.
A little kiwi?
It's here.
It is here.
You want to use it in the box?
Yeah, we could just pull that box over here. That'd be a great idea.
Okay. So for each block, you are going to need to make 4 of those. Okay? So let's lay this out.
All right, Aileen, I'm trying to decipher your question here. She said, if I have a 9-inch block, guys, are the letterings the same for usage? You know what that means?
Yes. And the answer to that is yes.
Yes.
So all of the blocks, doesn't matter what size a cube you're using, the numbers and the coding will be the same. Okay, then what we are going to do is we are going to sew a light blue to a black and a light blue to a black. So I'm going to sew this one to this one.
Perfect.
And guess what we're going to do?
We are going to press them open.
Yeah.
1/4-inch seam,
Yeah.
press open.
I don't care if I don't see another one of these blue blocks for a little while.
Hi, Carol. We haven't seen you in so long. Hopefully you can come in sometime and say hi. Carol Susie.
Oh, yes, come say hi. Okay. And then we have a center row, and the center row will be background, light blue, dark blue,
Oh, look at that.
light blue,
And background.
and background.
Makes sense.
Okay, so we're going to sew these 5 together.
And that's true, Sarah. She's going to have plenty of experience with half square triangles, as if she didn't already. You didn't need any more practice, did you?
No, actually, when I was doing this and then I figured out what block we were on, I was like, please, please do not let it be the blue blocks. And it was.
See, that's what you get.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to press all of those open.
Perfect. Got all these people who moved away from us on. Janice is on. Sherry is on.
Oh, really? Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the top left quadrant to this centerpiece.
Just like pieces puzzles.
And then I'm going to sew the top right quadrant onto there.
Perfect. I got it.
We do have a manager special today.
Oh, yay.
I have
What is
2
it?
manager specials.
What?
This first one is 3/4 of a yard of a fabric that was shown on Comment Sold that we sold out on. It's actually a Timeless Treasures fabric.
Oh, and it's really cute. 3/4 of a yard.
And it's $5.
$5. You can't beat that for 3/4 of a yard of this beautiful fabric. Who wants it? Who wants it? This is a beautiful fabric, and I know it was popular because we sold out on Comment Sold. That's always a good sign.
Okay, and then I'm pressing those seams open.
Kathy, you got it. It is yours. And I'll put it in the Littleton store for you, dear.
Is that
or do we mail for her? Kathy Craig and Brink.
No, I think it's Littleton.
Oops.
That's okay. Got it?
Good job. Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with the bottom half of the block.
Good. And then you're going to sew them all together. So, Jan, we are making the Happy Hues quilt. While Kate does this little bit of sewing, I'm going to take you over to the quilt so you can all see this beautiful quilt. It is adorning our wall back here. Isn't that gorgeous? Just an absolutely beautiful quilt. So, and we are doing the blue blocks today. This is block number or session number 4 of this quilt. So we are doing that blue block. You need to make 8 of these blocks if you want to keep up with the class. Press and open.
Pressing open. Okay. And now we're going to sew these 3 rows together.
Is that it? Oh no, you got more to do though, don't you?
No, this will be it after we've sewn these together.
Cool. Wow, good job.
Okay.
That's probably a good point. I actually don't know how much Kate sleeps though, Pat. She said, do you do half square triangles in your sleep?
Yeah. I wish I slept.
Jan, Paula is slowly getting better, yes. She isn't coughing near as much. Huh, Paula?
She doesn't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And we got the centerpiece on. Now we're going to attach the bottom piece to this piece.
That's true, Rosie. You can't get anything by you guys. So I hear her coughing. So Jan, this pattern is, do we have it on our website?
Yes.
We do have it on our website. We do not have any kits left, however, but we do have the pattern. It is a free pattern from AccuQuilt. So this was a free quilt from AccuQuilt. Oh, look at how cool that is.
And I'm going to press those 2 seams.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I do have one more. Let's go ahead and take it out of here. This was also sold on Comment Sold, and we did sell out on this too. However, when we got to the end of the bolt, we did not have a full panel. We only had a portion of the panel. So,
so you only get half a panel.
So it should have had 3 rows of these smaller panels.
Yeah.
And this only has the 2 rows. And this is $4.
$4 for that guy? Again,
yeah, but this would make great coasters.
Yeah, it would, huh?
I mean, you still get quite a few on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a cold spreading around here, Jan, a little bit, I think. That's, of course, all the men are not sick. It's just the women.
Steve is sick.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
I think Steve started it.
We do have another manager special. This is the $4 if you want to make some coasters or something. And Christine Tonelli, you get that. Yay, Christine. I'll mark you down. In fact, you can even watch me write in your name. I shouldn't show you how bad my handwriting is. And we'll have that in the box to go down to Littleton.
Okay, so even though it's a lot of work to press all of those seams open, everything is going to lay much flatter for you. And you will be happier with the final outcome.
Yay! Is that it?
That is it.
Wow, good job.
We are done.
We had another short live today, so that's good.
And I don't know who has live tomorrow. Not me.
It's Friday.
Amanda. Amanda has live tomorrow.
Amanda has live tomorrow. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Lisa, you're just in time for us to sign off.
Well, thank you for joining us all.
Thanks for joining us. Again, we will be back tomorrow for with Amanda. So hopefully we will see you all then. And you guys all have a great evening.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.